Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're doing a deep dive on Ulta Beauty.
Sounds good.
Yeah, it should be really interesting. You might know Ulta from your local mall or even be an Ultimate Rewards member, but their story goes way beyond just lipstick and eyeshadow. Like, we're talking about how they went from a small group of stores outside Chicago to a beauty empire worth a whopping $10 billion.
Yeah.
Taking on giants like Sephora and even dreaming of global domination. It's quite a story.
It is.
So let's rewind all the way back to 1990. Think big hair scrunchies.
Right.
And the very first Ulta opening its doors. They were actually called Ulta 3 back then. The brainchild of Richard George, a former Osco drug president.
Right.
And he had this vision, this almost radical idea.
What's that?
To create a place where you can find any and all things beauty, no matter your budget. Imagine luxury brands right next to drugstore staples.
Wow.
Haircuts and facials just steps away from shelves stocked with mascara. It was completely unheard of at the time. Yeah. This concept, this democratization of beauty, it was a total game changer.
It makes sense, though. Like, why should beauty be limited to just high-end stores?
Exactly. Ulta was basically saying, hey, beauty is for everyone. That all things beauty, all in one place. Slogan wasn't just marketing fluff.
Right.
It was a revolution in how we shopped for beauty. But did people really buy into it back then?
Oh, they absolutely did.
Yeah.
Ulta offered this unique experience. You could browse, experiment, get a makeover, stock up on all your essentials all in one place.
Oh, wow.
It was a one-stop shop for all your beauty needs. Ulta wasn't just selling products. They were offering a whole beauty playground, and that really set them apart.
So they had the concept down pat, but how did they go from a few stores to practically being on every corner? Like, take us through that growth spurt.
Well, hold on tight because things took off pretty quickly. By 1999, they dropped the 3, just becoming Ulta.
Yeah.
And by 2007, they were ready for the big leagues. They went public, listed on the NASDAQ, and suddenly had access to a massive amount of capital.
Yeah, going public's like leveling up in the business world.
Exactly. It's a sign you've made it. And they used that momentum wisely. Just a year later, they opened their second distribution center in Phoenix, Arizona.
To keep up with demand.
Exactly. They needed to keep those products flowing. Fast forward to 2022, they hit a huge milestone, $10 billion in revenue. To put that in perspective, that's more than Revlon and Estée Lauder combined.
Wow. So from a few stores in the Chicago suburbs to a $10 billion giant.
It's pretty incredible, right?
That's an incredible journey. But it doesn't stop there. They have even bigger plans for the future.
Oh, absolutely. Their plans are ambitious, to say the least. At their Investor Day event back in October 2024, they announced some pretty bold moves.
Okay, spill the tea. What's on the horizon for Ulta?
Get ready for even more Ulta. They announced plans to open a whopping 200 new stores over the next 3 years, on top of their existing 1,600 locations. Yeah. The goal is to hit 1,800 stores nationwide. It's a massive expansion. And some analysts are a bit worried. Is it too much too fast, especially with how the economy's been lately?
200 new stores? That's a statement. It's like they're saying, we're here to stay and we're going to be everywhere.
Right.
But it can't be just about physical stores, right? What about their online presence and how they stack up against online giants like Amazon?
They're definitely not ignoring the online world. They've been investing a lot in their e-commerce platform and apps.
Well, makes sense.
Trying to create a seamless experience whether you're shopping in-store or online. And let's not forget their secret weapon, the Ultimate Rewards program. It has a staggering 44 million members.
44 million? That's like a small country pledging allegiance to Ulta.
It's huge.
What's their secret? Why is it so popular?
It's this clever combination of perks and exclusivity. You earn points on every purchase, which you can then redeem for discounts, freebies, even full-size products, plus exclusive sales, birthday gifts, special events. It's all about making their customers feel valued, appreciated, and like they're part of a special club.
It's smart, especially now when people are bombarded with marketing everywhere you turn. But let's be real, the beauty industry is a tough one. Ulta faces some serious competition.
Oh, for sure. You've got Sephora, their longtime rival, vying for the same beauty-obsessed customer.
Right.
And then there are the online giants, like Amazon, always looking to expand into new territory, and beauty's definitely on their radar. Amazon has convenience and a massive selection on their side.
So how does Ulta plan to hold their own against these giants? Do they have any tricks up their sleeve?
They actually do have a few key strategies. First, just think about the sheer size of their stores.
Yeah.
Walking into an Ulta, it's an experience.
It's true. It's like a beauty wonderland where you just want to touch and try everything.
Exactly. It's bright, inviting, almost overwhelming in the best possible way. And that's not by accident. Their large store format, it's a strategic move. They create these inviting spaces that encourage exploration discovery, something online retailers just can't replicate.
So they've nailed the physical space, the experience. But what about the products themselves? How does Ulta stand out in a sea of beauty brands?
Well, they offer a ridiculously wide variety of products, from high-end brands to drugstore favorites. It's that democratization of beauty in action. They cater to everyone, no matter your budget. And that's a powerful message.
Makes sense, especially in today's economy where people are being more careful with their money.
Absolutely. And don't forget that secret weapon we talked about, the Ultimate Rewards program.
Right.
With 44 million members, it's one of the most successful loyalty programs in retail. And it's not just about discounts. It's about creating a community, offering those exclusive perks, and keeping those customers coming back for more.
So they have the selection, the experience, and a loyalty program that's basically a cult following.
It's pretty impressive.
They sound unstoppable. But the beauty industry is always changing. New trends, new competitors. What are some of the hurdles they're facing right now?
Well, for one, the beauty industry as a whole has kind of slowed down lately.
Really?
Yeah, people are being more cautious with their spending, so there are fewer impulse buys of that new lipstick or face mask.
That makes sense.
Yeah. And of course, competition is fiercer than ever. Online retailers, smaller niche brands, they're all vying for a piece of the beauty pie.
So how is Ulta navigating these choppy waters? Are they staying afloat?
So far, they're doing a pretty remarkable job. They're known for having a really resilient business model.
Okay.
And they're very efficient in their operations.
So they're good at adapting.
Yeah, they're always adjusting to how consumers are behaving, streamlining their supply chain, investing in technology to make the shopping experience better.
So they're not just sitting back hoping for the best.
No way. They're tackling those challenges head on.
But what about the long game? What are their big goals for the future? Where do they see themselves in the next 5-10 years?
They're aiming high. They're shooting for a 4-6% sales growth rate from 2026 onwards. And they want to hit operating margins of around 12%. But it's not just about growth. They're committed to giving steady returns to their shareholders.
So they care about the investors.
Yeah, they want to keep those share buybacks going and expand strategically, both in the U.S. and internationally. It's a balancing act, for sure.
It sounds like it.
But they've shown they can handle it.
So it's not just about making a quick buck. They're playing the long game, building something sustainable, and aiming for consistent growth. But these days, it's not just about profits, right?
Right.
Consumers want companies to be more socially responsible, more environmentally conscious. How's Ulta doing in those areas?
That's a great question, and it's definitely something on everyone's mind these days. Ulta's actually made some good progress in terms of sustainability and social responsibility.
Okay, tell me more. What are they doing specifically?
Well, they've launched some initiatives to reduce their environmental impact.
Like what?
Like using more sustainable packaging and offering recycling programs for beauty products.
Interesting.
They've also been really vocal about diversity and inclusion both within the company and the industry as a whole.
So they're walking the walk, not just talking the talk.
It seems like they're making a real effort. They've partnered with organizations that support women and people of color in the beauty industry.
That's great.
And they're making a conscious effort to showcase a diverse range of brands and beauty influencers in their marketing.
So they're putting their money where their mouth is.
Yeah, it seems like they're taking it seriously, and that's something consumers really appreciate.
For sure. But there's still a business, and businesses need to make money.
Of course.
Besides those share buybacks we talked about, what are they doing to keep those investors happy?
They're always looking for ways to improve their profitability and increase shareholder value.
How so?
They're expanding into new markets like we talked about with the new stores, and they're always innovating to stay ahead of the curve.
Okay.
They're also focusing on operational efficiency, basically finding ways to reduce costs and improve their bottom line.
So it's like a multi-pronged approach.
Exactly. It's about balancing the needs of customers, employees, and investors.
It sounds like they're firing on all cylinders.
They are.
From those humble beginnings outside Chicago to this global beauty powerhouse, Ulta's come a long way.
They really have. And remember that little tidbit we mentioned about international expansion?
Yeah.
Well, get this. Ulta has chosen Mexico as their first international target.
Mexico. Wow, that's bold.
It is.
It's a huge market with its own unique beauty culture.
For sure.
What made them choose Mexico for their first international venture?
Well, there are a few reasons. Mexico has a large and growing middle class, and they love their beauty products. Plus, it's geographically close to the U.S., which makes things easier in terms of logistics and supply chain management.
Okay, that makes sense.
And there's a strong cultural connection, too. Mexico has this rich, vibrant beauty heritage, and Ulta sees an opportunity to tap into that market and offer products that really resonate with Mexican consumers.
It's like they're taking their all things beauty concept and translating it for a whole new audience. But can they really make it work in a market that's so different from what they're used to? Will Mexican consumers embrace the Ulta experience?
That's the billion-dollar question. Yeah. It's definitely a risky move, but it's also a huge opportunity. They're going to have to adapt their strategy, really understand local preferences, and be ready for new challenges. But if they pull it off, it could be a game changer for them.
So it's a whole new adventure, a quest to conquer the global beauty market one country at a time.
Exactly.
It's fascinating to see how they'll navigate this uncharted territory. But before we get ahead of ourselves, let's take a step back and look at the key ingredients that have fueled Ulta's success so far. What's their secret sauce? What sets them apart?
I think it comes down to a few key factors. First, that unique business model, that all things beauty all in one place concept, really hit the mark with consumers. It's convenient, it's accessible, offers tons of choices. They basically created a new category in retail, and they've stayed ahead by constantly innovating and adapting to what customers want.
So it's not just about selling products, it's about creating an experience, a destination, a community.
Exactly. And they've been really strategic about building their brand. They've created a fun, inclusive, engaging shopping experience that appeals to a wide range of customers.
Yeah.
They've also been very successful in leveraging their loyalty program to build a really solid base of repeat customers.
It's true. Their stores have a certain energy, a sense of excitement and discovery.
Right.
You don't feel intimidated walking into an Ulta no matter your budget or your beauty expertise.
And let's not forget the importance of their leadership team.
Oh, yeah.
Ulta has been led by some really strong and visionary CEOs who have guided the company through huge periods of growth and change.
It's inspiring to see how these leaders, particularly the strong women, have shaped Ulta's journey.
Absolutely. And it's not just at the top. Ulta is known for having a really diverse and inclusive workforce.
That's great to hear.
Which is reflected in their customer base as well. They really understand that beauty comes in all shapes, sizes, and colors, and they've made an effort to show that in their products, their marketing, their entire company culture.
So it's a combination of a brilliant business model, strong leadership, a loyal customer base, and a real commitment to diversity and inclusion that's made Ulta so successful.
It's a winning formula.
It really is. And it will be interesting to see how they continue to leverage these strengths as they navigate the challenges and opportunities that are out there.
Absolutely. They've definitely set themselves up for continued success.
Yeah.
But the beauty industry is constantly changing. They'll need to stay agile, innovative, and customer-focused to stay on top.
So what's next for Ulta? What are the big questions we should be asking as we watch this beauty giant evolve?
Well, can they handle the challenges of a slowing economy and increased competition? Will their international expansion efforts pay off? Can they keep those strong customer relationships and that brand loyalty as new trends and technologies pop up? These are all really important questions.
It sounds like they have a lot on their plate.
They do.
But I have a feeling they're up for the challenge. They've proven time and again that they're not afraid to take risks, to innovate, to adapt to the changing market.
Exactly. They're constantly pushing boundaries and redefining what it means to be a beauty retailer. It's going to be fun to see what they do next.
Now let's shift gears and dig a little deeper into something we touched on earlier, Ulta's financial savvy. Their journey is fascinating, but it's their smart financial decisions that have really allowed them to grow so much and be ready for whatever the market throws at them.
I agree. Their financial strategy is really impressive.
It is. They've made some really smart moves over the years, and those moves have paid off big time. Their financial success is a big reason why they can keep innovating, keep expanding, keep offering that unique Ulta experience we talked about.
Exactly. Their financial health gives them the freedom to do all those things.
A prime example is their decision to go public back in 2007.
Yeah, that was a big one.
It was a turning point.
Yeah.
It gave them the capital they needed to really ramp up their growth. New stores, cutting-edge technology, streamlined operations. It was all made possible by that influx of cash.
It was like they unlocked a whole new level in the business world.
But having money's one thing.
Right.
Knowing how to use it wisely is another. What were some of those key financial strategies that helped them make the most of that opportunity?
Well, they've been incredibly disciplined and focused on operational efficiency.
Okay.
They're constantly looking for ways to improve their processes, cut down on waste, and ultimately boost their profits. It's not just about spending, it's about spending smart.
So they're running a tight ship, making sure every dollar counts.
Exactly.
That kind of financial discipline is probably what's helping them weather the current economic storm. Speaking of which, how has the recent slowdown in the beauty industry impacted their finances?
We'll be back after a quick break.
Hey there. Welcome to Good Advice Giver. First, we want to start by saying a massive thank you for tuning in today. Whether you're a long-time listener or you're joining us for the first time, we're truly grateful to have you here. We know you've got a lot of options when it comes to podcasts, so the fact that you're spending your time with us means the world. So thank you.
That's right. We're excited to have you with us because here on Good Advice Giver, we cover just about everything. Whether you're interested in sports, relationships, sex, money, finances, business, digital marketing, music, education, movies, comedy, or something else entirely, we've got it all. No topic is off limits here, and we dive deep into real, meaningful conversations that matter.
We've also got a mix of male and female hosts, so you're always getting a well-rounded perspective on every topic we cover, from business strategies to personal development, from car shopping to digital products like affiliate marketing. We bring a little bit of everything to the table. Our goal is to offer advice, insights, and some laughs along the way to make sure you feel welcome and engaged, no matter what brought you here.
And it doesn't stop there. We're not just about giving great advice, we're about action. On this podcast, we even sell products and services we believe in, from affiliate marketing opportunities to cars and more. So whether you're looking to boost your business or find practical ways to improve your everyday life, you're in the right place.
As always, we want you to stay connected with us. Be sure to download this episode so you can listen anytime, anywhere, whether you're commuting, working out, or just relaxing. And while you're at it, follow us on social media. We're on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, you name it. That's the best way to stay in the loop for upcoming episodes, behind-the-scenes content, and even giveaways.
And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We're posting extra content there, including video podcasts and deep dive discussions you won't want to miss. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and let us know what topics you want to hear more about.
Lastly, check out the link below in the description for exclusive offers, resources, and more ways to connect with us. We're here for you, and we can't wait to bring you more valuable content. Thanks again for tuning in to Good Advice Giver. Let's get started.
Well, there's no denying that the whole beauty industry has been facing some challenges lately.
Right.
Consumers are being more careful with their money,
Makes sense.
which means fewer impulse purchases of those fun beauty items. This has put a dent in Ulta's sales growth, just like it has for other beauty retailers.
So everyone's feeling the pinch, but I have a feeling Ulta might be better equipped to handle it than some of its competitors.
You're right, they are. Despite the tough times, Ulta is still doing better than a lot of its rivals.
Why is that?
One reason is their incredibly loyal customer base.
That ultimate rewards program.
Precisely. Those loyal shoppers tend to stick with Ulta even when they're cutting back on other things.
It's like a built-in safety net.
It is. It's a testament to the power of building strong customer relationships and making people feel valued.
It's like having a dedicated fan club that keeps cheering you on even when things are tough.
I like that analogy.
But loyalty alone can't completely shield them from economic pressures. What else are they doing to navigate this tricky situation?
Their diverse product selection is a huge advantage. They cater to a wide range of budgets from high-end to drugstore.
Right.
So when money's tight, someone might skip that luxury serum, but they'll still need their everyday mascara or shampoo.
Makes sense.
Ulta covers all those bases, which helps them stay resilient.
So they're not putting all their eggs in one basket. They've got options.
Exactly. It's like they've got a built-in safety net. And this approach really aligns with their whole democratization of beauty idea, making beauty accessible to everyone, regardless of their budget.
It's a smart strategy, especially now when people are more conscious of their spending. But let's shift gears for a second and talk about something that's increasingly important to consumers.
Okay.
Sustainability. What steps is Ulta taking to be more environmentally and socially responsible?
They've made some good progress over the past few years.
Okay.
They've put several initiatives in place to reduce their impact on the environment.
What kind of initiatives?
Things like using more sustainable packaging, sourcing ingredients responsibly, and even having recycling programs for beauty products.
So they're making concrete efforts to lessen their footprint.
They are.
That's great to hear. But sustainability is a big issue. It's not just about the environment. How are they doing on social responsibility? Are they promoting diversity and inclusion within the company and the wider industry?
They're definitely making strides there. Ulta has been very vocal about their commitment to diversity and inclusion. They've partnered with organizations that support women and people of color in the beauty industry.
Okay.
And they're really making an effort to showcase a wide range of brands and influencers in their marketing. They're making sure their message is inclusive.
So it's not just lip service. They're backing it up with action.
It seems that way. They understand that reflecting the diversity of their customer base is not just the right thing to do. It's good business.
For sure.
It helps them connect with more people and build stronger relationships.
We've talked about their financial success, their efforts in sustainability and social responsibility, and their amazing rise to becoming a beauty giant. But the big question is, what's next for Ulta?
Well, the beauty industry never sits still.
True.
And Ulta's future is full of possibilities. They've set ambitious goals for growth and expansion, and they're always looking for new ways to innovate and stay ahead of the game.
So what should we be paying attention to as Ulta writes its next chapter? What are some of the key trends and developments to watch out for?
One big trend transforming the industry is personalization.
Okay.
Consumers want products and experiences tailored to their specific needs and wants. Ulta's investing in technology that helps them gather data on shopping habits and beauty profiles, so they can offer more personalized recommendations and services.
So it's like they're creating a custom beauty experience for each person.
Exactly. And technology is always changing. What other tech-driven things might we see from Ulta in the future? Well, augmented reality is getting really big in the beauty world.
Oh, yeah, I've seen some of that.
Yeah, like imagine trying on different lipsticks or eyeshadows virtually using your phone's camera.
That's cool.
Ulta's already started using AR in their app, and I think we'll see a lot more of that.
That would be amazing. Imagine trying on dozens of shades without even touching the product.
Right. The possibilities are endless.
But technology isn't the only thing shaping the future of beauty. Consumer tastes are always evolving. What trends are you seeing?
Well, sustainability is only going to get bigger. People want products that are good for the planet and good for their skin. Ulta is doing some good things here, but they'll need to keep innovating and offering more sustainable options to meet that demand.
It's not just about looking good anymore. It's about feeling good about the products you use.
Exactly. And another big trend is inclusivity.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Consumers want to see products that cater to a wider range of skin tones, hair types, body shapes. Ulta's been a leader in this area, but they need to keep pushing the boundaries, making sure their products and marketing truly reflect their diverse customers.
It's about time the beauty industry caught up with the real world and embraced the beauty of diversity. But the beauty industry is notoriously fickle.
That's true.
What are some potential challenges or roadblocks Ulta might face as it navigates this ever-changing landscape?
Competition is fierce. There are constantly new beauty brands popping up, and the established players are always innovating. Ulta will have to stay agile and adaptable to keep up with the changing demands of consumers.
It's a constant race to stay ahead.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Another challenge is economic uncertainty.
True.
We live in unpredictable times, and consumer spending can fluctuate.
Yeah.
Ulta needs to be ready to adapt if the economy takes a downturn.
So they need to be flexible.
Yeah.
But let's not just focus on the external challenges. What about internal ones? Are there any areas where Ulta could stumble?
As they grow and expand, it's crucial that they keep their strong company culture.
Yeah, it's easy to lose that as you get bigger.
Exactly. With thousands of employees across the country, it can be tough to make sure everyone feels connected to the company's mission and values.
It's about keeping that spark alive, that sense of community, even as the company grows.
And it's not just about internal culture. There are the relationships with their suppliers and partners to consider, too. Any disruptions in that network could impact their ability to get products to customers.
It's a complex system.
It is a delicate dance.
So they need to build a resilient supply chain that can handle unexpected challenges.
Absolutely.
But enough about potential problems.
No.
Let's talk about the exciting opportunities ahead for Ulta. Where do you see them really shining in the coming years?
Well, international expansion is a major opportunity.
They've already dipped their toes in with Mexico.
Exactly. And I expect to see them venturing into other countries too, taking their unique approach to beauty global.
It's exciting to think about Ulta stores popping up all over the world. But going global isn't easy.
It's not.
What are some key things they'll need to keep in mind as they go beyond U.S. borders?
They have to do their research. Understanding local preferences is crucial. Beauty trends and habits vary a lot from country to country.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So adapting their products and marketing to each specific market will be key to their success.
It's about becoming a beauty chameleon, blending in with each new environment.
I like that.
International expansion isn't the only exciting thing on the horizon. What else gets you excited about Ulta's future?
The whole rise of personalized beauty is really interesting. People are looking for things that are tailored to their individual needs.
It's all about me, me, me.
Kind of. But Ulta is in a great position to make the most of this trend. They have tons of data.
Right, from the loyalty program?
Exactly. They can use that data to offer personalized recommendations, curated product selections, even custom-made products.
It's like having a personal beauty concierge.
Exactly.
Guiding you through all the options and helping you find the perfect match.
But personalization goes beyond just data. It's about creating an experience that feels genuinely tailored to the individual.
Okay.
Making the customer feel seen, understood, valued.
Like a VIP.
Yeah. Ulta could offer personalized consultations events tailored to specific interests, maybe even custom-blended products made on the spot. There's so many possibilities, and Ulta has what it takes to be a leader in this area.
It's exciting to think about what personalized beauty at Ulta could look like.
It is.
Let's talk about another trend that's gaining traction.
Okay.
The rise of indie beauty brands.
Oh, yeah. Those are shaking things up.
They are. These smaller, often niche brands are disrupting the industry with their innovative products, unique stories, and those authentic connections they build with consumers.
For sure. They're doing some really cool things.
Should Ulta be worried about these indie brands?
Worried? No. Pay attention.
Absolutely.
Indie beauty brands are a force to be reckoned with. They're often the ones pushing the boundaries with new ingredients, formulations, and marketing strategies. Plus, they're amazing at building communities online and connecting with people in a really personal way.
Yeah, it's different from the big traditional brands.
It is.
It's like they're tapping into a new kind of beauty consumer, someone who's looking for something different, something authentic, and often something that's ethically sourced or sustainable.
Absolutely.
So how can Ulta use these indie brands to their advantage?
By partnering with them, it could be a win-win.
How so?
Ulta could offer these indie brands a way to reach more people.
Like a platform.
Exactly. While at the same time introducing their own customers to new and exciting products. It would freshen up Ulta's offerings and cater to that growing demand for unique and niche beauty stuff.
So both sides benefit. Ulta gets a taste of the indie world, and the indie brands get more exposure.
It's a symbiotic relationship.
I like that.
We can't forget about Ulta's global ambitions.
Right. They want to be a global beauty powerhouse.
Exactly. We talked about their expansion into Mexico, but where else could they go?
What other markets are on their radar?
The possibilities are pretty much endless. Europe, Asia, South America.
Wow.
Each region has its own unique opportunities and challenges. Ulta will need to be strategic.
Of course.
When choosing their next international destination, they'll have to consider things like market size, consumer preferences, the regulatory landscapes, the competition.
So many factors.
It's like a giant game of global beauty chess.
Haha. I love that.
They need to choose their moves carefully.
World domination.
Exactly. But with big ambitions comes big responsibility. What are some of the ethical things Ulta will need to consider as they expand globally?
That's an important point.
They need to think about their impact on local communities. Make sure they're creating jobs, supporting local businesses, being respectful of cultural differences. And sustainability is huge.
Of course.
They'll need to minimize their environmental impact, source their ingredients ethically, and encourage responsible consumption.
It's about being a good global citizen.
Exactly. It's about more than just selling products.
Making a positive difference in the world.
Ulta has the potential to do both, be a successful business and a force for good in the beauty industry.
I like that.
They really do.
It seems like Ulta's journey is far from over. They've come so far, but they're not slowing down.
Not at all.
They're always evolving, adapting, pushing the boundaries of what a beauty retailer can be.
Their story is inspiring.
It is.
It shows the power of innovation, focusing on the customer, and having a genuine passion for beauty
They've really created something special in the industry.
Yeah, they have.
It will be interesting to see what they do next. Now let's dig a little deeper into Ulta's plans for international expansion.
Okay.
Specifically, their move into Mexico. It's a bold move.
It is.
And it raises a lot of questions.
Yeah, for sure.
Ulta's goal of becoming a global beauty force is fascinating, but we've talked about how expanding internationally can be tricky.
It's not easy.
What are some of the key things they'll need to consider as they adjust their approach for the Mexican market?
The biggest thing is understanding the nuances of Mexican beauty culture.
Okay.
Or the popular trends. What do people prefer? What are the unique needs and desires of Mexican consumers? Ulta needs to do its homework. They need to make sure their products, their marketing, their whole brand image resonates authentically with this new audience.
It's like they need to become experts in Mexican beauty.
They do.
And figure out how Ulta fits into that world.
Exactly. And it's not just about understanding the culture. They also need to adapt to different regulations and ways of doing business.
That's true. Every country is different.
Absolutely. Mexico has its own set of rules and practices for businesses. Ulta will need to build relationships with local suppliers, figure out the ins and outs of importing and exporting, and make sure they're following all the laws.
It's a lot to handle.
It is. But Ulta has a history of being adaptable and strategic.
Yeah. They've shown they can handle challenges.
They have. Now let's bring our focus back to the U.S. market for a bit.
Okay.
Ulta has been incredibly successful here.
Definitely.
But the beauty landscape is always changing. What are some of the things they'll need to do to stay on top in the coming years?
That's the big question.
It is. One thing they can't ignore is the rise of personalized beauty.
Yeah, we talked about that.
It's huge. Consumers are really looking for customized experiences and products that are tailored to their individual needs. And Ulta has a goldmine of data, thanks to their loyalty program and their online platform. They can use that data to create personalized recommendations, curate product selections, even offer customized beauty services.
It's like having your own personal beauty consultant.
Exactly. It's about guiding each customer through the overwhelming world of products and helping them find exactly what they need.
But it's more than just algorithms and data. It's about creating a truly personalized experience.
It's about making the customer feel seen and understood, like their individual needs matter.
Yeah.
Ulta could offer one-on-one consultations, host events geared toward specific interests, maybe even create custom blended products right there in the store. The possibilities are pretty exciting, and Ulta has what it takes to be a leader in this.
It's cool to think about what personalized beauty could look like at Ulta.
It is. Let's talk about another trend that's gaining momentum.
Okay, what's that?
The rise of indie beauty brands.
Those are definitely shaking things up.
These smaller brands are really shaking things up. They're often the ones pushing the boundaries with new ingredients formulations and marketing strategies. Plus, they're amazing at building communities online and connecting with people in a really personal way.
Yeah, it's definitely a different vibe than the big traditional brands.
For sure. It's like they're tapping into a new kind of beauty consumer, someone who's looking for something different, something authentic, and often something that's ethically sourced or sustainable.
So how can Ulta use these indie brands to their advantage?
I think partnering with them could be a win-win.
Okay, how so?
Ulta could offer these indie brands a way to reach more people, a bigger platform.
Okay.
And at the same time, they'd be introducing their own customers to new and exciting products. It would keep things fresh at Ulta and cater to that growing demand for unique and niche beauty products.
It makes sense. Both sides would benefit. Ulta gets a taste of the indie world, and the indie brands get more exposure.
It's a symbiotic relationship.
We can't forget about Ulta's global ambitions.
Right, world domination.
Exactly. They want to be a global beauty powerhouse. We talked about their expansion into Mexico, but where else could they go? What other markets are on their radar?
The possibilities are pretty much endless.
Yeah.
Europe, Asia, South America.
Wow, so many options.
Each region has its own unique opportunities and challenges. Ulta will need to be strategic.
Of course.
When choosing their next international destination, they'll have to consider things like market size, consumer preferences, the regulatory landscape, the competition. There's a lot to think about.
It's a big decision.
It is. It's like a giant game of global beauty chess.
I love that analogy.
They need to choose their moves carefully.
Aiming for world domination.
Exactly. But with big ambitions comes big responsibility. What are some of the ethical things Ulta will need to consider as they expand globally?
That's a really important point.
They need to think about their impact on local communities.
Right.
Make sure they're creating jobs, supporting local businesses, being respectful of cultural differences. And sustainability is a huge factor.
Yeah, for sure.
They'll need to minimize their environmental impact, source their ingredients ethically, and encourage responsible consumption.
It's about more than just selling products. It's about being a good global citizen.
Exactly. Ulta has the potential to do both, to be a successful business and a force for good in the beauty industry.
That's a great goal. It seems like Ulta's journey is far from over. They've come so far, but they're not slowing down.
Not at all. They're just getting started.
They're always evolving, adapting, pushing the boundaries of what a beauty retailer can be.
It's an inspiring story.
It really is.
It shows the power of innovation, focusing on the customer, and having a genuine passion for beauty.
They've created something unique in the industry.
Yeah, they have.
It will be exciting to see what they do next. Now let's dive into Ulta's plans for international expansion.
Let's do it.
Specifically, their move into Mexico. It's a bold first step.
It is.
And it raises a lot of interesting questions.
Ulta's goal of becoming a global beauty force is fascinating. But we've talked about how tricky expanding internationally can be.
It's not a walk in the park.
What are some of the key things they'll need to consider as they adjust their approach for the Mexican market?
Well, understanding the nuances of Mexican beauty culture is crucial.
Absolutely.
What are the popular trends? What do people prefer? What are the unique needs and desires of Mexican consumers? Ulta needs to do its research.
Big time.
They need to make sure their products, their marketing, their whole brand image resonates authentically with this new audience.
They can't just assume what works in the U.S. will automatically work in Mexico.
Right. It's about understanding the culture. They also need to adapt to different regulations and ways of doing business.
Every country is different.
Mexico has its own set of rules and practices for businesses. Ulta will need to build relationships with local suppliers, figure out the ins and outs of importing and exporting, and make sure they're following all the laws.
It's a lot to figure out.
It is. But Ulta has a history of being adaptable and strategic.
That's true. They've proven they can handle challenges.
They have. Now let's shift our focus back to the U.S. market for a moment. Ulta has been incredibly successful here.
They have. It's a great success story.
But the beauty landscape is constantly changing. What are some of the things they'll need to do to stay on top in the coming years?
Well, one trend they can't ignore is personalized beauty.
We talked about that earlier. It's huge.
It is. Consumers are really looking for customized experiences and products that are tailored to their individual needs. And Ulta has so much data, thanks to their loyalty program and their online platform.
It's a goldmine of information.
They can use that data to create personalized recommendations, curate product selections, even offer customized beauty services.
It's like having your own personal beauty consultant.
Right. It's about guiding each customer through all those products and helping them find exactly what they need.
But personalized beauty is about more than just data. It's about creating an experience that feels truly individual.
It's about making the customer feel seen and understood, like their individual needs matter, like they're special.
Like a VIP.
Ulta could offer one-on-one consultations, host events geared toward specific interests, maybe even create custom blended products right there in the store. The possibilities are pretty exciting, and Ulta has what it takes to be a leader in this area.
It's cool to think about what personalized beauty could look like at Ulta.
It is. Let's talk about another trend that's gaining momentum: the rise of indie beauty brands. Yeah, they're really shaking things up in the beauty world. It's like they're tapping into a new kind of beauty consumer, someone who's looking for something different, authentic, often ethically sourced or sustainable.
Okay, so how can Ulta use these indie brands to their advantage?
I think partnering with them could be a really smart move.
In what way?
Well, Ulta could give these indie brands a bigger platform, a way to reach more people.
Yeah.
And at the same time, Ulta would be introducing its customers to new and exciting products.
It keeps things fresh.
Exactly. It would keep Ulta's offerings fresh and exciting, and it would cater to that growing demand for unique and niche beauty products.
So it's a win-win. Ulta gets a taste of the indie world, and the indie brands get more exposure.
Exactly. It's a symbiotic relationship.
Yeah.
We can't forget about Ulta's global ambitions, though.
Right, world domination.
Exactly. We talked about their expansion into Mexico, but where else could they go? What other markets might be on their radar?
That's a good question. What do you think?
The possibilities are pretty much endless. Europe, Asia, South America.
Wow. The whole world is their oyster.
It is. But each region has its own unique opportunities and challenges. Ulta will need to be strategic when choosing their next international destination.
What factors should they consider?
They'll have to consider things like Market size, consumer preferences, the regulatory landscape, the competition. It's a big decision with a lot of factors.
So many moving parts.
It's like a giant game of global beauty chess.
I love that analogy. Choose your moves carefully.
Aiming for world domination. But we can't forget about the responsibility that comes with that ambition. What are some of the ethical things Ulta will need to consider as they expand globally?
It's an important question for any company going global.
For sure. They need to be mindful of their impact on local communities.
Right.
Make sure they're creating jobs, supporting local businesses, and being respectful of cultural differences. Sustainability is also key.
Of course, protecting the planet.
They'll need to minimize their environmental impact, source their ingredients ethically, and encourage responsible consumption.
So it's about more than just selling products. It's about being a good global citizen.
Exactly. It's about making a positive impact on the world.
Ulta has the potential to do both, to be a successful company and a force for good in the beauty industry.
I think so too. It's an inspiring story.
It is. It seems like Ulta's journey is far from over. They've accomplished so much, but they're not resting on their laurels. They're always innovating, adapting, pushing the boundaries of what it means to be a beauty retailer.
They've definitely set a new standard for the industry.
I think so too. Their story shows what can happen when you combine innovation, customer focus, and a genuine passion for beauty. It will be exciting to see what they do in the years to come. And on that note, that wraps up our deep dive into Ulta Beauty.
What a journey.
It really is. From humble beginnings to a global beauty powerhouse, Ulta has come a long way.
And they show no signs of slowing down.
So keep an eye on Ulta Beauty enthusiasts. This is a company to watch. We'll be back soon with another deep dive into a fascinating company. Until then, stay curious, stay beautiful, and keep exploring.
Today is your lucky day. Today is the day that our $3 website works for you, paying you directly to your PayPal daily. Imagine $3 ongoing continuous payments to your PayPal account. Imagine falling asleep and waking up to $300 in your PayPal account. How would this make you feel? How could this help you? What bills could you pay? What kind of fun could you have? What does that retirement look like now? All for a one-time payment of $3. This website is DFY done for you, fully built and completely hosted, and never stops collecting payments for you. You have spent $3 on coffee on a regular, but that coffee won't help you create multiple streams of income. Click the link below.